Van on the right-hand side, and Tan Trung on the left-hand side will come in. That's the number 21 and number 18 are coming in for Tan Luang and Le Van Tang, respectively. On the bench, should they require it, the likes of Kong Phuong has got goals in him. Van Tang, of course, has goals in him. Phan Tan Long, I've been a long-time fan of that young man. As for Indonesia, just the one personnel change. Fakhrudin returning from suspension to replace Ferdinand Sinaga. What that might mean is several positional changes, Stan.
Well, basically, I just look at Manhati Letusen. He might just be sitting in that defensive role. They'll still stick with a 4. He'll be shadowing both at centre-backs, and that will perhaps just allow Stefano Lillipali a bit more license to move forward. I just think it's a very positive change from Alfred Riedel.
Going forward, if they require a goal, Ferdinand Alfred is still on the bench. Ferdinand Sinaga, as I know him better. And they do have goals now. There will be a minute's silence for those victims of the Aceh earthquake. Observed, respectful silence. Our thoughts are with the people of Aceh. This awful time for them. For Vietnam, 1 goal will suffice. A 1-0 victory. Phu Minh, the man in charge, Ma Ji and Chao Yi are on the sidelines. But 1 goal will suffice for Vietnam, but they're not that kind of a team, are they?
Certainly not. And looking at Indonesia, they're not a team that's going to try and just get that 2-1 lead off that 90 minutes. They need to attack. That's their power, that's their asset, that's their strength. I believe Indonesia also will be going for an away goal. If they do get 1, then we're going to be having an absolute cracker, I think, tonight.
Indonesia have already surpassed expectations by getting this far. They surpassed them even more by that first leg victory. They lead 2-1. It is all for Vietnam to do, but they are supported by a full house. Vietnam in the red, Alfred Riedel's Indonesia in the white. Riedel, of course, once used to coach Vietnam as well. Austrian has a splendid CV in this part of the world. And we are underway. Indonesia holding a 2-1 lead from the first leg. Immediately given away to Van Kuyet. And the hard-working Nyon Trong Hong. Swan Trong loves to play this quarterback role. Van Tan. Nice little interchange of passes to get us up and running. The Kong Vinh retains possession. Van Kuyet. Good bright start, ding dong. Van Tuan. Well, nothing came of it, but a positive start nonetheless.
Well, they look sharp, precise. That's the start that you want. I mean, as a coach, that's how in tight areas early in the match. Good exchange of passes.
Van Tuan the target. And given away. Van Kuyet. Bit of panic stations eventually sorted out by Manahati Lestusen. Van Kuyet. Goalkeeper did well just to pour it clear, but a high pressure. Van Tan. Loses out to Andik Vermancia. Stanley Bernard Samuel, former Malaysia international, alongside him in the commentary box. What a bright start from Vietnam, Stan.
Well, it is. I mean, as much as you speak of that first leg where Indonesia started on their own home ground with the fans right behind them. Exact similar situation. I mean, the fans are right behind and they've started very sharp.
Ryan Coyette at the focal point, 25-year-old. To double figures in international goals and approaching 50 caps as well. Kuniamiga to take the free kick. Now, Indonesia, there was a lot of debate. Would they go 5 at the back or just push Lestusen into midfield? How is it, Stam?
Well, for me, I mean, if you look at that, that's a 4. That's a 4. It's a clear 4. Lestusen will be sitting, protecting their back 4. That's what they need. They need a bit of protection in that back 4. They get wild sometimes.
And they're closing down. Lekong Vin. Stands up Hansumu. Good pace from Chantrung. Gets the cross in. Fakhrudin makes half a clearance. And panicky defensive work. There is Lestusen. Very, very tight there to Chantrung. Van Tuan. You can see Van Khae wants Vietnam to be pushing forward. Chantrung over to Trong Hoang. Width provided by Chantrung. Still Chantrung.